Is wrestling fake? That's the question everybody says. I mean, you could say movies are fake and you still go watch the movies. YouTubers in general to a whole nother level. Yo, what is going on, guys? Kev Darius here, bringing us back a brand new video to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in on this video. My name is Kevin Armendariz, and this is podcast episode 2, number 2. And yeah, today is just gonna be a solo episode of me doing this podcast. And right now we do have a guest coming up on the next podcast that I'm gonna announce really soon. But for now, this is a solo podcast because I do have some topics I do want to talk about. This is more like a sit down video, so if y'all are into sit down videos where it's just a one-on-one conversation, then you're in the right place. But if not, just wait till the next episode. All right, so I do have some interesting topics that I want to talk about. So let's start with WWE, wrestling, right? I think we all know that. And I really love the fact that, how they're doing this Cody Rhodes, The Rock type of storyline. By the way, The Rock is back in WWE. So I'm excited about that. And I feel like it's going to be a huge momentum for WWE. It's hard to say WWE, but it's going to be a huge momentum going in because I feel like it's going to bring other viewers. And a lot of people don't like it and a lot of people do. And I feel like I love it. I mean, I just love where wrestling is going with it right now. And I know it's going to impact the outcome of WrestleMania that's coming up. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, I think what side am I on? I'm on the side where I'm not going to say it because I feel like it's always going to be opinions. Like, what side are you on? Are you on team Cody Rhodes or you're on team The Rock, aka the Bloodline, aka Roman Reigns, aka your tribal chief, aka the head of the table, aka the ones up, right? So I'm not gonna say what it is, but I think y'all get the gist of it. It's the most unexpected WrestleMania. If y'all are into wrestling, if y'all are not, I think you should give it a shot. I know people call it fake. Is wrestling fake? That's the question everybody says. And for me to give you that answer is it's in between. We know the outcome. I feel like the people that work there, they know the outcome. Obviously, they know who might win or who's not or whatever. But the actual stuff they do, right? Like the actual hitting, punching, throwing themselves in the table, that's the real thing. I mean, if you do that, if you go in right now and put someone through a chair shot on the back or a table, then obviously it's real, But if you have a doubt on your mind where like, okay, well, it's kind of fake. I mean, you could say movies are fake and you still go watch the movies. And apart from wrestling, I want to change the topic. I do have a new addiction now. It's not a drug, which is good. I feel like it's not a drug, right? But I do have a new addiction. And that addiction is called Pokemon Go. I think y'all heard about it way back in 2019, 18, 17, maybe. I'm stretching it too far. Maybe it was 2020. I'm not too sure. No, it's not 2020. But anyway, I'm back at the grind. I'm back trying to get my steps in. And apart from Pokemon, I know there's Power World. That's another thing. I feel like they're going to get copyrighted because there's a whole, attack because they're copying Pokemon figures and then they're not. Like one game I do enjoy, it's Helldivers 2. And that game, I feel like it puts the community all together and makes it a better game for us as gamers, because PC players can join PlayStation players and we can team up to battle these robotic, what is it, like robots, aliens, and some other thing. I forgot what. But basically, it is a great thing. And I feel like that's something that as gamers, we can expand upon. And I feel like not only gamers, but the people that are creating these games, they can maybe hopefully do games like these because I feel like that's the next wave, for games, that way we don't pick a side. Oh, PlayStation or Xbox or PC is better. I feel like it's just, we're in between, man, and we're all gamers. So I feel like we should unite always, and that's a big plus. There's a new Superman movie coming up, and it's not gonna be called Superman Legacy. A lot of people were hating the title, and it's turning into just Superman, which I enjoy because I feel like, that should have been the first title if you're rebooting a new DCEU, and then later on you can do Superman Legacy, Superman something, Superman, right? So I'm excited for the new DCU movies that are coming up because James Gunn has a new direction for them. What I see, right, from his interviews and what he's talking about, his topics and everything. So I hope they can get this right. I know James Gunn is gonna get this right, and I'm excited for what's to come for the new DCEU universe. And speaking about DCEU, Marvel has just dropped the ball. That's all I gotta say. I mean, don't even get me started with Madam Web. A lot of people are hating on it. I haven't watched the movie. I might watch it just to give you guys my take on it, but people are telling me not to go, and I'm not gonna go. I think I'm gonna wait till it comes to a cable station or something free. Why would I pay a movie that's not as good as people? That's not even good. That's what I heard. I heard it's better than Morbius. Morbius is better than Man and Web. So why would I even watch? I haven't even watched Morbius because I heard it was terrible. So why would I watch Madam Web's movie if it was way worse than that? Doesn't make any sense at all. Um, but yeah, like that's Marvel. They gotta keep their game. I know it's not Marvel. I know it's Sony. So Sony has to keep their game on. Marvel, even Marvel, there's some movies that are coming up that just like apart from Deadpool, the Deadpool Wolverine, I am excited about that. I feel like I'll be one of the first ones to actually see that. And yeah, that another thing apart from the whole movie take, I know there's a whole discussion about what's gonna happen with Spider-Man and the whole multiverse because they want to do a whole Spider-Man multiverse type of movie like the last one they made, but they also Marvel wants to do another thing. I feel like Marvel and Sony just gotta come on, man. You gotta be better. All right, do better, be better. Work as a team. Don't go vice versa, and that's what they gotta do. My advice to them: there's gonna be a Jake Paul fight, boxing fight, and I'm excited for him because it's a big opportunity for him to show his boxing skills have improved, and I feel like he still has the potential to be a world champion. I feel like he has to do it right now. He has to show his strength in this match, his conditioning in this match, and how long he can fight for because we haven't seen him take the extra length of, let's say, 8 rounds, or longer than that, a championship rounds where it's 12, I believe. So he has to show his improvement little by little. I know he's going to do it, but world champion, that's a big leap of faith. And, sending him all the positive energy because I know it's hard down that road. And a lot of people can hate on him, the Paul brothers, even Logan Paul and WWE, but I feel like they're doing so well with everything. They're taking everything up a notch. They're becoming, like, imagine they were vloggers and now they're they're like living our dreams, like I love wrestling. Logan Paul is doing it. Logan Paul is US champ. How can you not be impressed by that? His potential and abilities, Logan Paul. And then Jake Paul was a vlogger. Now he's doing boxing and he wants to become world champ. Like, they both took YouTube vlogging, and not only vlogging, but like YouTubers in general, to a whole nother level where we have the potential to do what we want later on, and I feel like I I totally respect that. And the reason why I respect that is because it's opening doors for us YouTubers to do something more, So yeah, and I know KSI started it. I understand because KSI called out Logan Paul, and I know been there since day one. I'm a YouTuber, right? So I gotta get on top of that. But yeah, I'm really happy where YouTubers are evolving over time, and I feel like it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better over time. I know a lot of people are doing TikToks now. A lot of people are doing this and this and this. There's more platforms that are gonna open live streaming. It's there too. So I think it's just you got to take what you can, and I feel like they've done it, and I'm happy for them. I wish them the best. Another thing I want to talk about, shout out to George Janko. I've been watching his podcast episodes and they're phenomenal. I'm excited that he's striving to become a better person, walking with God, and also apart from that, doing his own lane, doing his own thing, and he's been improving in the podcast scene, and I'm excited for him. Hopefully I can have him here one day. That would be pretty crazy to have him here talking one-on-one about God. I feel like that's one of my dreams, not gonna lie. A man of God talking to me in a podcast. And yeah, George Jenko, you're invited to the Kev Darius show or podcast or whatever I call it later on. But I'm excited for that. And yeah, I'm giving that shout out real quick. Speaking about guests, I do have a lot of guests coming up. I did promise you another podcast episode really, really soon. Here it is. But I do want to, I like what I've been doing lately is preparing myself, the way I talk and the way I handle this podcast conversations. I feel like I did a really good job with my dad, but I feel like I can still improve on top of that, so I'm just striving for that, and I know I will get it done. I know I will have it, and I'm really excited. I do, like, when you're so excited, you just, like, you can't say anything. It's like a surprise. It's like when you buy your parents a present, like a gift that you want to tell them in Christmas or their birthday party, but you just can't because it's like it's a surprise. It's a surprise for a reason. That's how I feel with y'all. It's a surprise. It's a gift. So receive it as a gift. When I put a podcast episode, receive it as a gift because I'm making an effort to get these people. These important people that I feel like are important for our day-to-day life, and maybe not improve but also learn. What can we learn from the mistakes, or what if you're going through the same thing as they are going through. I feel like I could help y'all guys out with that. So that's the reason why I'm changing those episodes, and why I love doing these type of videos, because I know I can bring something to the table, and something that I can offer for anyone that's watching these type of videos. There's going to be more videos coming your way, more daily videos as well. I feel like I want to pursue that vlog mentality where, like, I record everything where I'm at, and not like everything, but try at least to have a perspective of my day. And I think I have this strive where I want to just improve and help one person. If I can help at least one person to be a better person, or not even a better person, but give them maybe a distraction, a good distraction in life. Because sometimes you're just going through a rough patch or a rough time, and you need someone to elevate you and just help you out, with your day-to-day life. And I feel like I'm that person, and on YouTube, and I want to be that person for someone. So hopefully, if I am that person, leave a comment down below. How did I help you out? And in what way? I feel like that's really interesting from that, because I feel like as people we can help each other out. Something really important, I feel like, it's like the connection with y'all. Like, I want to sit here like a brother, and for y'all to understand what I talk about, or things that are going through my life, and be open about it, on social media. And apart from social media, YouTube vlogging and YouTube podcasting, I feel like we're missing humanity, in this era of 2024. I feel like we're missing that. We're being, I feel like people are being more fake now than back then. Back then we were all real, and right now I feel like there's always a persona. Like, let me give you an example. Let's say we go to a room of friends. Everyone, right? We act a certain way, but when we come to the like family members or loved ones or people we actually trust, right? You act a way where you're yourself. And whenever you go with your friend, you're acting a different way. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are going through right now, where they're doing that. And I feel like we need to stop that. I feel like we need to be authentic, and we need to be like really great people, or not only really great people, but just be yourself. And I'm just tired of people not being themselves, and not, putting a persona they're not. And that's what they have to stop doing. And it's not a bad thing. I feel like it's a transition, right? It's like when you're in religion, you're little by little, you're trying to become a better person. I feel like you don't have to do it overnight. You just have to start the process. in getting to that point. And the reason I'm saying that, I just feel like it's just the way it is. Our generation, or my generation that we're coming in, I feel like it's just, we need to improve. You know, we need to become more better mentally, physically, emotionally. Definitely emotionally. I feel like we're becoming more sensitive. I feel like we need to be stronger than that. Greedy. We always need something right now. Like, let's say I want to buy something. Okay, Amazon. Boom. Right now. I bought it right now. We shouldn't be doing that, guys. Guys and girls. We shouldn't be doing that. We have to improve on that. We have to calm ourselves down. Say, you know what? Be smart with our money and be like, okay, I cannot buy this now, but I'll buy it later on. You know, I cannot buy this. Okay, yeah, I can buy it on Amazon right now, but I think I should save that money up for something else. You know, I feel like we're so quick in buying things. And that's not discouraging buying something. It's just, you know, if you can't afford it, go ahead, right? But if you still can't and you're buying things, we shouldn't be doing that. And yeah, I think this is it for the second podcast episode that I have here. I want to thank y'all so much if y'all sticking around throughout this long podcast. I feel like it's quite a bit of an episode. I don't think it's a long episode, but I do feel like there's a lot of hidden gems here, right here and there. But I want to thank you guys so much again for everything, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the new subscribers that have subscribed. Man, I had this goal for this year for us to hit 300 subscribers, and it's crazy how we're already at 245. We just started the year. I was at 200 and now it's 245. That is crazy, guys. I want to thank you guys so much. Y'all are family to me. I love y'all. And yeah, this is it. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like. Also, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification button to be part of that notification squad. And I'll talk to you guys on the next podcast episode. And you know what? I feel like I'm going to have a podcast episode with a guest and then a podcast by myself, you know, or with a co-host maybe later on. I'm not too sure, right? I feel like I need to get a right person because I don't want the person to change my point of view of the show, of the podcast. And then after that episode, I'll do, you know, another guest episode. So I think I'm going to rock with that for now. But I do want to thank y'all so much for the episode. And I really enjoy it just by myself, you know, just here with the plants, chilling. But yeah, if y'all did enjoy, leave a like. All right, talk to you guys later on. And again, you know, if you see me with the same outfit, it's because I was doing a vlog. And I'm doing a podcast, so I'm grinding for y'all, man. 2024 is our year, and y'all subscribe to become family members of this channel, all right? Y'all take care. Have a good one. I love y'all. Peace.
See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.